What it do, my MCOC crew? This is DamnEpic, and today we have quite the video. I've gotten comments before, people asking me to do longer videos. So guys, this is going to be one you're going to want to strap in. First, we're going to be going over the master rewards. So we're going to have a juicy 7-star basic opening as well as a Titan crystal opening. We did finish masters, but guys, this video afterwards, we're going to be doing the biggest rank up video I've ever posted to the channel. So just look at this run that we had. So in the beginning, it started a little bit rough, but as you can see, we clutched it and we had like 5 or 6 wins in a row to end off the season really strong. So we had 2 losses, then a win, then a loss, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think 6 wins in a row. And we clutched masters because it was really looking like we weren't going to get it. Shout out to DSVG. I think we definitely got a little lucky. They had, I think, a disconnect or two, but that's the game. So let's pop open these 6 stars really quickly. We are just looking from, you know, the max 6, of course, and let's quickly get into the 7-star. The jackpot main prize is going to be a 7-star Juggernaut, and we saw him in the reel just there. So can we get a 7-star Juggernaut? I would take him to R3, honestly, unawakened. He does absolutely stupid things in Battlegrounds, like 20-second KOs. But we are getting 20 more SIGs on Joe Fixit. That takes him to SIG 100, I believe. Let's see. Yep. So he definitely loves that high SIG. He is rank 2. He is a beast. Definitely slept on by a lot of people, but he's an awesome champ. So that's definitely an R3 candidate in the future. Maybe not near future, but definitely in the distant future. So let's go for the Titan here, guys. So the #1 pull from here would honestly be a Spider-Ham awakening. After that, I would love to awaken Morbius, Chilth, Werewolf by Night. That's really the top prize. So let's see what we get here. Can we get a Spider-Ham dupe? Oh no! That is an L. That is an L, because now this Hyperion is SIG 60. SIG 60. Even my phone is like, wait, I need to recharge my batteries here because that is such an L. I don't know what to say about that. I can't sugarcoat it. He just needs the awakening, so that's a waste there, but it is what it is. So now, guys, let's get into the mass rank ups. We took Wiccan to rank 2 just for prestige purposes. Falcon more so because even though he's a boring champ, he can get a lot of things done. Guys, this is where we're going to be getting into the rank up as well as Battlegrounds footage, where I feel like it can offer a little bit something somewhat unique in terms of some gameplay or just stuff that I haven't seen all over YouTube already. So let's go. We got it locked on. You know, Jessica is definitely one of the tougher defenders there, but let's see how he does this fight. And just look at that health, those crits, man. Even with the regen, this guy is putting in work. And of course, Falcon just absolutely so much utility. Solid damage. He's not like a nuke, a flashy nuke, but he's like a oldie faithful kind of like utility plus solid damage combo. Again, a little bit boring. I wish his lockdown mechanic lasted a little better, but look at that. Almost 50k points. I mean, that is solid for Jessica. Just a 60-second kill. Let's see how he does versus Photon. This is definitely not an ideal matchup. Mantis obviously really nukes Photon a lot better than Falcon does, but again, Falcon really obliterates the things and all these other champions. But let's see how he does here. And I keep seeing a lot of people saying that Photon is going to get tuned down. She's just too much. Guys, that's what counters in this game are for. You know, I mean, if every hard defender that comes along is just going to get tuned down just because they're hard, I mean, learn how to fight the champ. I understand it's annoying, but there are counters to every single champion. And it took me a little bit to kind of get comfortable with fighting her. I'm far from like an absolute best in the game at fighting her, but I can get some pretty decent KOs, as you're able to see in this video coming up on Photon. A little bit of a sneak peek. I'm going to be doing actually a massive Titania, R3 Titania showcase, but look at that, 47k points, solid takedown. I R5 Kushala. I do not have that much gameplay on her because she's not great yet in this Battlegrounds meta. I know she can do fights, but I haven't really gotten around to recording any. Killmonger to R2 for defense, and now here's definitely, after Domino was my first rank 3, here is my second rank 3, and oh my gosh, I am just in love with Titania. She is just absolutely amazing. So first we're going to be doing a class disadvantage Nick Fury fight, and what I'm going to try to show here is taking down, you take down his first life, and then into the second life, I'll cancel it out and go for a quick KO. Just some kind of commentary is that, I'm not the best player in this game, far from it. So these are just some of the Battlegrounds highlights that I've had. There are going to be mistakes because I'm not just trying to show you perfect fights, but just a general idea. And if I'm able to do a certain fight, chances are you're going to be able to do it just as well too. So let's go. Here we go. Doing okay here. Now we got the haymaker back. Okay, we didn't manage those charges that great. But now what we're going to try to do is get him to that second life, and right as he goes into it, throw the special 3 and watch what happens. This is absolutely amazing that she's able to do this. This is so cool. And dead. I mean, how awesome is that? Not the greatest score, but now we're going to try again, and then there's another tactic that you can do. So watch this. Here's another way to take Nick Fury down quickly. I do make a little bit of a mistake. You're going to see that it comes up. So I could have gotten a much higher score on this, but the way that I'm able to kill this guy is absolutely really neat. So let's watch. Of course, I get intercepted there. So that's going to affect the score a little bit. Plus the damage over time bleeds. The haymaker kind of minimizes that, but again, I kind of rush in a little bit. But watch this. Striker, heavy, cancel into special 3 on the first hit. Now watch this. Another heavy, stagger. And he didn't even get to his second life. So that was pretty cool. I thought that was worth putting in. Almost a 49k. And of course, if I didn't take the bleed damage and get intercepted, that would have been like a 50k kill, which is amazing. One of my favorite matchups actually for Photon is Titania. I just really enjoy doing this fight with her. So here is another example of that. Another reason why Photon does not need to be tuned down. And if champions are just going to be tuned down offensively or just tough, I mean, me myself as a whale, it's like, why whale for these champions? It loses the glamour and appeal of like, oh, I want to pick up this tough defender because they'll be good for like 6 months, but then eventually they're just going to get nerfed, or they have that risk of getting nerfed. So as long as counters come out to tough defenders that are direct counters, again, like Mantis, and as you saw, I could do it with Falcon. I'm doing Photon with Titania. I don't think it's necessary. Guys just gotta learn the counters, watch the gameplay, and look at that, 50k, 52 seconds. So that is a solid win. And of course, I think they said, according to data, Hulkling was like one of the most used Battlegrounds champions, especially on offense and on defense. So I thought to just throw this in here because she does him exceptionally well as well. So just Titania, she can do almost everything in this game. So that's why she's absolutely amazing. One of the best rank 3s in my opinion to have, just because she does so many difficult matchups, even skill matchups that I'm about to show shortly. So the trick to this is obviously you want to be putting in that work when he has about 5 hits left, so he doesn't trigger the indestructible. So look at that, 51k, 41 second fight. Let's see how she does against a class advantage Atuma, where she's disadvantaged. So what I like doing is triggering haymaker right from the start, taking a hit or two, to the face while I'm indestructible. And this way I'm taking no damage. As you can see, I'm still at 100% health. This is a rank 2 Atuma, by the way. So this guy is not a small fry here. So this is definitely a beefy Atuma here. Not your typical rank 5 or rank 4 6 star. So this guy is chunky, but look at just the damage. And that's it. That's lights out for this guy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, and done. Let's see what that was in. How many seconds? 42 seconds, almost 50k points. That's absolutely amazing. Guys, but wait. There's more. So yeah, I'm just showing that it's a rank 2 Atuma. Duped. Here's the meta. But yeah, I mean, this was just an amazing fight. Okay. Sasquatch. How does she do versus Sasquatch? This guy has the biggest health pool in the entire game. He's a scary defender just because he's like a huge brick wall of fur. So let's see how Titania does. Again, guys, this is my rank 3 Titania. So you're not going to be able to do the same with a rank 1 or a rank 2, but she can, you know, the principles of how she does these fights are all the same. So cancel the first hit of the heavy into the special 3, so you get double debuffs, and then you just go to town. You just go absolutely to town. It's just so much fun. And that's it. Dunzo. 99.9% health in 39 seconds. Rank 2 duped Sassy. Right in the bin. This Iron Man Infinity War was strictly a defensive rank up. He is, I believe, Sig 60, so once you get him awakened, he becomes a pretty good defender there. So yeah, this was a purely Battlegrounds and even Alliance War defense rank up. Here's my boy Hyperion. Once I got him duped, I had to take him to rank 2. It would be sacrilegious not to. So we're using catalysts there, and your boy Hyperion is R2. He's not great on attack for the current metas because of all the buffs. But let me know in the comments if you want to see some R2 Hyperion gameplay, and your boy will be maybe putting together a video if I get enough comments and interest on that. So here's just, of course, taking Sassy to rank 2. He is awakened, Sig 20. And again, that's just going to be for defensive purposes. And now here is one of my recent favorites, Werewolf by Night. Now, I personally, honestly, was calling this guy a dud. I didn't really like, you know, thought he could have looked a little cooler, but oh man, was I wrong. I mean, this guy looks amazing. He's so fun to play once I actually gave him a chance. And here's one of my favorite fights of this entire showcase. Okay, I'm just showing the meta here. Versus a Korg. This is not, he is not an ideal counter at all for this. And shout out to Chad from my alliance doing friendly with me so I could showcase this. So we're gonna howl, get the power gain, and what you want to do is build up. We're going to special 1 as well, just because that icon next to the number 4 is the howl is on cooldown. So kind of want to just do something while that's in limbo. And you want to get to those 8, what is it called? Like Lycanthropy charges or whatever. I mean 10, rather. We're at 8 now. And once you get to 10, you launch a special 2 and you pretty much shred the opponent. This special 2 is honestly one of the most satisfying, feel good, just shredding into an opponent, literally special 2s in the entire game. And it's just so much fun. And this is a rank 2 Korg that we're going against, 7-star Korg. And he is just shredded. And again, you really want to use Werewolf on very buff heavy matchups like Maestros, Hulklings, champs like that. So, but I just wanted to show that he absolutely shredded that Korg. Of course, you need some pretty decent RNG to get that high of a score, but I just wanted to show one of the better runs that I did have against him, and it's definitely possible. So people may think you're trapped by putting a Korg down, and then you just use that Werewolf and you just absolutely go to town. So here's one of the newest and toughest defenders in the game, and yet again, we're going to do special 1 if we can. Let's see. Nope, I guess we just go straight to the special 2. And then we just rip into him. We just absolutely rip into him. And look at that health melt. Just absolutely so satisfying to do. This guy is so much fun, guys. Like, just howl there for a little bit of power gain. The howl mechanic, it's a little interesting. You really have to get the timing of it right. You can definitely get hit in the face if you don't time the distance right. But what I like to do is as soon as I howl, I either parry, like hold block like really fast, or I just chuck out like a light attack. So maybe they get hit when they're coming in. Scorpion, I took to R5. I was gonna ascend him, but you're gonna see at the end of the video who I ascended instead of Scorpion. But Mantis, speaking of photon counters, this girl is a direct counter to photon. Now here's a little funny backstory about this fight. So this guy is from Kenobi, and he actually beat me on one of the streams, one of the guys that were streaming, Spanish streamers. And he was kind of laughing like, oh, this guy's a whale. This guy has like a 7 million account rating. I only have like 3.5. This guy sucks, all this stuff. And he beat me and he spammed Loki emojis. And I said, okay, next time I match this guy, I'm gonna really give it to him. And that's exactly what I did here. And what you're not gonna see is me pretty much returning the favor, spamming a few Loki emojis, and the guy quit out so fast. So that was redemption right there. So Chavez to R2, great dual attacker and defender. And here's one. I ascended Starky. I couldn't R5 him just yet, but you're going to see right here, when I was able to get the catalyst, I took him to R5, and he is just an amazing future Ant-Man counter. So I haven't used Spidey in so long, so I wouldn't say I'm the best Starky player, but you know, what you want to do pretty much is build to those 10 poise charges and then just combo and win. You're going to see in this video. And he's pretty fast there. So dash back. I didn't mean to parry there, but you know, things happen. So we're at 10 now. Then you want to go for the intercept. And watch how fast this guy does this fight. It's really amazing. You build up the poise charges by dexing that special there, which is pretty awesome. Now we're going to go into special 1. He's going to be stunned. Combo into the relic, and he's dead. Look at that. Almost 51k, 50 seconds, rank 5 future Ant-Man, happy days. That is absolutely amazing. Definitely one of the more annoying defenders. That's why I ascended my R5 Fat Man recently. So yeah, very happy with this Starky rank up. So next up, we are ascending none other than Miss Kitty Pryde, the most powerful mutant in the game. She's rank 4, but I was quickly able to rectify that and take her to R5, so she's ascended and maxed out. And as I was just saying, Fat Man had to go up ascended as well for defense and of course attack. But the one that we were going to use on Scorpion, we saved it for Onslaught. And this guy is just an absolute triple threat. He's #1 Prestige King now. Of course, he's an amazing attacker and an amazing defender. So this is him in War on Path 9. I haven't taken Path 9 in years, but it's off season. Didn't heal up. You saw the node there. If you didn't, you can go back and read it really quickly. But I was just curious to see how he does versus this Doom here. So he takes, I believe it's 150% less damage from, what is it, shock, incinerate, and bleed, I believe. So that makes him perfect for hazard shift nodes. And you're going to see in this fight, he actually ends up healing from the nodes. So this guy is going to be an absolute healing machine. And look at how easily, this is a rank 5 Doom, guys, and he's just going down. And I'm a complete novice at Onslaught, of course. Almost everyone is. He just came out like 2 days ago. But yeah, I mean, that is him down. And guys, that's it for this showcase. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought of it. I haven't done a video with this much gameplay in a long time. Let me know. I would appreciate if you left a thumbs up. And that'll be it for this one. I'll catch you in the next one. DamnEpic Out. Peace.